Once upon a time there was a special young man called Matthew, and one day he would grow up to meet the Doctor. But before that he had a life of his own.
Father! Father! I like a black man over there. Can we buy him?
What are you on about, son?
That black man, he seems so cool. Can I have my own slave, Father?
You don't want one of those pesky Negroes.
But we have so many slaves already, Father. Can't I just get him? I mean, he can play hide and seek with Logan and I.
Wait, you, dirty little boy.
What is it?
Do you want to play hide and seek?
I like playing hide and seek with children.
Fine, how much you going for?
I'm going for $5.
$5.
I think that's a real cheap price for Negro.
I don't care. It's for my children.
I think that means I am sold then.
Oh my god, a Negro. I can finally have my own Negro.
But the thing is, you gotta treat them well, son.
But Raheem always says you have to castrate them.
But tell Raheem to fuck off.
But Raheem is my favorite uncle.
Yeah, he's my least favorite brother. So shut the fuck up, you little Kim.
A few years later, the American Civil War started, and with that, it meant that Matthew's father had to join the army, so their uncle Raheem would have to be taking care of them.
Now, Raheem, I know I don't like you.
Yeah, but well, bro. I know that because I am missing one of my legs. I'm the only man who can take care of your boys.
Yeah, you better fucking do it well. Or when I come back, I'll fucking castrate you too.
Just because all of my slaves are castrated doesn't mean you can castrate me. I'm a white man, remember?
I'm telling you, if you castrate any of these slaves, I will kill you. I will hunt you down.
Oh, I won't be the one to do it. I'll just teach your boys the proper Southern way.
If you do that, I'll kill you. I will fucking kill you.
Anyways, I think it's time we got introduced. Matthew, come down here, son.
Raheem, is it you?
Yeah. Oh God, you're my favorite nephew, Matthew.
You're my favorite uncle, Raheem.
Logan,
Now,
Logan,
boys,
come over here.
Boys, I don't want you talking to Raheem that much.
But how long will you be gone for, Father? I'm already missing you so much.
How the fuck are you missing me already? I haven't even gone yet, you spaz.
Raheem never talked to me like this.
Does Raheem do this to you?
Ah, Father, no!
What are you doing to the boys? Of course they don't like you. How dare you be so evil? Boys, as long as I am here, I will never hit you. Is that understood?
Yes, Raheem.
Good. Now, I think it's time for you to kiss your father goodbye.
I'm gonna miss you, Father.
I'm not gonna miss you. Look, Raheem, I want you to come here for a minute.
Alright?
You lay a finger on those little shits, I will kill you.
I can never touch your children, sir. I can never touch your children.
Bullshit, you cunt.
I love them. I love your children. I think your sons are the most beautiful boys I've ever seen. I could never touch them. I could never harm them. I can just love them. I can be like the father they never had. Don't you understand it? Bro?
You see, I have this gun. I could easily shoot you.
You wouldn't dare, because then the sheriff would find out about it, and then you'd be put in jail. And all your Negroes would be donated to the army.
Right. Fuck you, then.
Goodbye, bro.
Fuck off.
A year passed by, and Raheem, Logan, and Matthew grew closer and closer. But then one day, Raheem got diagnosed with cancer, and the news arrived that their father had passed away in battle.
Boys? Logan, I want you to come over here for a moment.
What is it?
Well, Logan, you're the oldest one. You're 17 now. I want you to know that. Let me just whisper in your ears. I have cancer.
You're joking.
Don't let Matthew find out. He'll be heartbroken. He loves me too much. But now it's true. It's true, Logan. I have cancer.
Do you want to know something funny?
What?
Remember that gun?
Yeah?
I know where you keep it.
Logan, you could never harm your uncle. I've always been... Oh, Logan, now's not the time to joke.
You really think I'm joking, do you? I hate how you've abused me and Matthew.
I've never abused you. I just help you. I teach you the ways of a man.
A man, huh?
Yeah.
Telling us, taking our innocence away?
You'll learn with time. You'll learn with time. One day, when you're as old as I am, you'll be looking back and you'll say,
Last words.
I don't have any. Matthew is right over there. He'll see you. He'll never forgive you. He loves me. He really thought I was so stupid. The gun wasn't even loaded. It was fake. It was loaded with blanks. Oh, Logan, you need to grow up. I know you're not as young as Matthew, but you're still not as old as me. Now, I want you to be... Matthew, come over and help me. Logan's having a bad time.
Logan, what are you doing to Raheem?
Fuck off, Matthew. Fuck off.
But why would you punch Raheem? He's our favorite uncle.
Well, he's not mine. I'm getting sick and tired of the shit he's putting us through.
But he's just teaching us the Solomon way.
I don't give a fuck, Matthew. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Now, silent for a moment, Logan. I have a knife right here. Let me just show you what happens to naughty little boys who try to punch their uncle. Hey, Slave, could you come over here for a moment? What's your name, Slave? My name is Crook. Hello, Crook. Listen, are you a good boy? Yes, I'm a good boy. Excellent. Let me just castrate you. Ah! Now that's what'll happen to you, Logan, if you don't obey your uncle.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just a strong southern man.
You fucking...
Oh, by the way, did I tell you? I just got a telegram from the War Office. Turns out, your father won't be returning anytime soon.
What's happened to him?
Well, he's been shot, Matthew. I'm really sorry.
He wasn't shot. He killed him.
I'd never harm my bro.
Bullshit. He was just like me. He knew that you are not a right person. So just fuck off and die, you cunt.
How dare you? I fucking dare you, Logan. I don't tolerate this sort of talk around here. Let me just tell Bobo what he can do with you. Bobo, come here over here. What do you want with me? Well, Bobo, you're my favorite Negro. Could you, take this whip right here? But whips are only allowed on Negroes. Yeah. Well, it's time for you Negroes to learn how to whip a naughty little boy like Logan. I would never whip Logan. If you don't, I'll fucking shoot you with my gun.
You psycho. You fucking psycho.
Don't you see, Logan? You just have to respect what he's doing. He's a good man. I like Raheem. He's my favorite uncle.
You're so fucking fake. It's unbelievable.
I just love Raheem.
Sexual way?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
You thick fuck. You don't even realize what that cunt is doing. Do you? What happens at night when your bed gets wet?
Raheem comes up and he plays with me.
He doesn't play with you, Matthew.
Yeah, we play games like, can you feel what's happening? And put in your mouth.
But does he play a game called Which Part of the Body Are You Touching?
All the time. It's my favorite game.
Matthew.
What is it?
People who go to prison play that game.
But Raheem's a good man. He's my favorite uncle.
He's not.
Silent boys, I don't tolerate this talk. I have never done anything to Matthew. He's an innocent young lad.
So why has he got testicle warts?
No, he got them from the slaves, obviously.
No, because he'd have black testicle warts, and we can see that these testicle warts are white.
I can't explain that, sorry.
There's nothing wrong with me.
No, there isn't, Matthew. It's normal.
It's not normal because I don't have it. You are the only one that has it, you freak.
I'm not so certain, Logan. Have you ever wondered why you often have difficulties sleeping?
Because of you.
Exactly. I don't want any more talk. I've done nothing wrong. I'm just protecting my southern heritage. Come over here, Bobo. Please, I don't want you mistreating the boys. Oh, fuck off, Bobo. No, you hit me! Fucking hell. Matthew, I want you to whip Bobo.
But Bobo's my favorite slave.
Don't! Matthew, don't do it. He just wants you to turn like him.
I'm a good man, and your father is never going to come back to teach you silly ideas of the Northern way. He was always a Northern sympathizer. I bet he kissed Abraham Lincoln.
Well, do you know what?
What do you want, Logan?
Get on my fucking knees and kiss my foot!
Who do you think you are? As I said, sir, you're 17, you still have a lot to learn.
But Raheem, all of these things, they're lies, right?
Of course they are, Matthew. I could never harm you. Let me just kiss you, boy.
How dare you? How dare you?
Logan, do you remember just over a year ago when the war started?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember that time when, well, you had different feelings towards me back then, didn't you?
I liked you.
Yes, you liked me. Do you remember when you were 3 years old, Logan? Do you remember the gift I gave you for your birthday?
Yes, the vibrating machine.
Yes. You played with that all the time. You put it in your mouth. You've been forced as slaves to play with it. It was your favorite toy. You got that from me. Do you remember all the fond memories? They're because of me. Now, take back everything you've said. I'm a good man. I'm a loving, caring uncle, and I'm like a father for Matthew.
Die and take back what I've said about you. You perverted freak.
A few months passed by, and everyone realized that Matthew just didn't know what was going on with Raheem.
Matthew, I want to talk to you for a moment.
What is it, Raheem?
You know them darkies? I think it's time we got them all castrated.
That's a great idea, Raheem. Let's do it.
Logan, come over here. Logan,
What?
you know them darkies?
You mean
I mean
slaves?
the Negroes.
You've treated appallingly.
I think Bobo still likes me. Don't you, Bobo? Mister, what do you want me to reply? I want you to say yes, Bobo. Yes, then.
You're forcing him to say it.
Bobo never lied to me, would you, Bobo? No, mister, I am the most honest Negro in the world. Exactly.
All you want to do is make it a circus. A circus where you are the ringmaster. You want to make everybody round and round. You want to make these people your freaks. You're animals.
Is that a wasp? I think I can hear wasps. Ah, that's strange. Anyway, I think it's time, Logan. I don't care what you want. I think castrating the slaves is an important matter. And whether you like it or not, Matthew and I are going to do it. Your father isn't here to protect you. He'll never come back. So we can castrate all the slaves. And he won't say anything. And I'm the owner of this place now.
Really?
Yes.
Because I remember Father got his will changed just before he died.
No, he didn't. He was at the battlefield.
No, listen to me now. You're listening to me. Saying at the age of 18, I own the farm. And what am I tomorrow?
You're 18 tomorrow.
Yes. So by tomorrow, I want you out of this farm.
Logan, you're a clever boy. You always have been. Do you remember when I taught you how to read?
No, you didn't. You see, I taught myself.
No, I gave you the book with the alphabet.
Yes, and I taught it myself. That was not you. And anyway, that was father's money.
Alright, Logan. I think you're too clever for me. But Matthew, you still love your uncle, don't you?
I love you, Raheem!
Good. Now, let's go into the cupboard over there and play a game called Suck the Snake.
What does that game mean, Raheem?
It's a good game. It's a good game, Matthew.
Matthew, don't do it.
If he doesn't do it, I'll just get Bobo to do it. What is this game about? Well, come, Bobo, and I'll show you. Goodbye.
Oh, don't! Bobo, please.
What do you want with me, Mr. Logan?
Tomorrow, I'm gonna set you free. Just all I want you to do is not go in there.
Yes, boys. That's something I haven't told you. Logan, I want you to come with me in private. I don't think Matthew's old enough to hear this.
I'm old enough to hear whatever you want, Raheem. I'm almost...
I want Bobo here as well. And Bobo, please, for the love of God, be honest with yourself.
But I am a slave. I'm a Negro. I don't have feelings.
You won't be a slave for long. You won't be a slave in the morning. I will set you free.
How dare you say such things, Logan? You sound like the Northern soldiers. I bet you like Abraham Lincoln.
That's right, Matthew. He's not your brother any longer. The Northerners have taken over his mind.
Well, let me just say it's going to be my farm in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And you are not going to have any.
Show me this document. I'm a lawyer after all.
Sorry?
I'm a lawyer, as you know. Show me the document and I'll see if it's real or not.
I know it's real because I went to see a different lawyer the other day.
Oh, did you? Think
Yes.
I am the law in this town. I am the law and the sheriff.
I went to Ohio. I went all the way up to Ohio.
Fucking hell, you're a traitor, you are.
And I've just seen that it's real. So you can fuck off.
I'm not gonna fuck off until you show me the fucking evidence.
I don't need to. I don't need to because I'm the owner.
Alright then, if it's gonna be like that. Can you look right into my eyes, Logan?
Fine. I am looking and I'm seeing evil.
My name is Ibrahim. That's my real name. Now I want you to obey me. You obey. You must obey.
No, I will never obey you.
Fine. Then I'll have to inject you with this poison so you can only obey what I say.
Don't you remember something?
What?
You were the one that taught me karate.
Ha. Well, I have my sword right here. If you want to fight, fight like a man.
No, Logan, just do what he says. I love both of you. I don't want to lose any of you.
And I have the gun. So you back off. You leave now. And it'll all be over.
We'll see, won't we? We'll see.
1 hour. 1 hour until you fuck off.
Oh, Logan. Logan. There's one thing I haven't revealed to you. I have my good friend. Logan, did I ever tell you about the Time Lords?
The what?
The Time Lords.
No, you never told me about some Time Wards.
Well, they gave me this because I'm sort of still working for them. I deserted, though, from their war, their stupid Time War. I didn't want to fight in it.
Were you doing the same over there that you were here?
Well, I'm too old for war anyways. Anyway, they gave me this thing. It's called a Vortex gun. I used it on Matthew. It worked on him. That's why he loves me so much.
I love you, Raheem. You're my favorite uncle.
Matthew, come over here.
What do you want with me, Raheem?
Let me just whisper something into your ear. My real name is Ibrahim. I just want gold.
At that moment, Logan realized that he was powerless, and he let Raheem control the family for the next while. But then, one day, something amazing happened.
Are you ready to say goodbye to your little black lumps, Darky?
You have mistreated us for the last time, sir.
Oh!
And that was the day Raheem died.